for far too long. Dad stood up before Mom and I could react. Your son's in college. He can fight you now, and you're still acting a fool. Hi, hello, and how you doing? We're back on Coalesce. Quick recap. Dull ending. Lied to Adair about Sarir. Or no, his name's not Adair. His name's Nire. Lied to Nire about Cyril. And if you remember the themes at the beginning of the video, not the beginning of the video, the beginning of the game. Yeah, it's all looking good. I don't have let's say high hopes for baby girl's father here, the white-haired chick. Forgot her name. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Thinking about it, your dad is a biologist, your brother's a robot nerd, and you want to be a botanist. I guess being smart runs in the family. I guess so. Anyway, I'll finish this chapter first, and it'll take me about 10 minutes. Gotcha. I'll just read then. Do you have any books in here you recommend? Fiction or non-fiction? Fiction, please. I don't have much of that on the shelf, but there's a book that contains a compilation of Shakespeare's stories. Okay. Shakespeare? Seriously? Has your dad ever bought you something more childish and fun? No. You're really missing out. I'll make sure to lend you some of the fun books I have. Wow, so your dad like quite literally bred you into being the way you are, while your mother wants you to just enjoy your childhood. Okay, oh, here it is. Nice, that's pictures. I love that. Which story do you recommend? Knowing how you like morbid things, I think you'd find Macbeth interesting. Alright, reading that now. Two of us went silent for a few minutes. Once I finished the chapter, I looked over at Cyril, who was still reading. Surprisingly, she seemed more into it than I'd imagined. Not wanting to disturb her, I decided to resume my studying. We spent the entire day reading. Once again, our main objective remained forgotten. Another day passed yet again. By the time Cyril visited again, it was when I wasn't doing well physically. Hey fellas, ready for some action today? I could barely register Cyril's loud yelling. What's wrong with you in the first place? My whole body felt sluggish, my head hurt, and I couldn't focus on anything. So, your mom told me that you're sick today. I figured you need a... Huh? Everything she told me went one ear and out the other. I just shook my head at her. Cyril, it's better if you go home today. I won't be able to do much, and I'm like this, I might forget things. Disregarding what I said, Cyril walked closer. I was able to hear her clearly because of that. What? Forget? Forget like how? I'm pretty sure people don't forget things when they're sick. You forgot that I'm not normal. Oh, but still. There would be gaps. Sometimes I vomit, usually after I ate something bad. Food poisoning. Most likely. I'm calling it now, her dad poisoned her. Her dad is the reason why she's sick. Jeez, that sounds rough. Still, I'll stay over until evening. You can rest up, I won't disturb you. The epitome of dog, my parents are at work. I got nothing to do at home, okay? Hey, I need entertainment, please. I still have to finish that Shakespeare compilation book anyway. Is that okay? Yep, no worries. Hey. More days would pass. Before I knew it, days turned into weeks. Still haven't done any progress on the investigation. Ace, I have a surprise for you. Don't yell at me like that, you surprised me. Mom told me that's gonna be your birthday, right? 1st of May? What? No, May's birthday is May 5th? I think? Is it? this one birthday video she has up out there. And I want to be the very first person to give you a gift. So here, a gift a day early. Huh? Oh god. Oh god. Girl excitedly handed me a box twice the size of my hand. To be fair, you have kinda tiny hands. It was wrapped in a gentle blue-colored paper and decorated with a simple yellow ribbon. Quick, open it. I want to know what you think. Calm down, open it. When I did, I saw a planting kit. It was two small plant pots with a bag of soil and 2 pouches of seeds. One was a pouch of lavender seeds, and the other was a barrage. Is it me or does anybody else not really like the smell of lavender? Well, it's not that I don't like it, it's just that unlike with other pleasant scents, with lavender, I can sense if there's too much of this in the room, I'm gonna get sick of it. Not even an ungodly amount, it's just if there was just one bit more, I get sick of this. It's not a bad smell, but it's not really a good smell to me. After registering the fact that Cyril gave me a gift, I turned my head to look at her. She excitedly smiled, and her excitement was contagious, to say the least. Pretty good, don't you think? Yeah. Surprised me is your choice in seeds. Instead of flowers, we went with herbs. I think you'd go for common ones like basil and lavender. So seeing barrage is really interesting. You totally thought I'd just pick one at random, I bet. You see, I knew I had to give you some planting kit, but then, what kind of plant should I give you? I was stumped for a while. Then I had the best idea. I really want you to get better physically, so aren't herbs a perfect way to say that? Lavender was the first type of herb I thought of, because it's nice. Then I chose barrage because it's apparently easy to grow. It's not cliche, and it has a nice meaning to it. What does it mean? Bravery. You're kind of gutsy in your own way, but also I can tell you're holding yourself back. I don't blame you with your body being like that, and I'm a pretty strict dad. I just hope you'll be able to free roam all that one day, you know? It's gotta suck being inside all day, right? Yeah. That's actually really sweet, Cyril. They're bonding! It's thoughtful of you, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, absolutely. Friendship! Friendship! Look at that! My baby girl's all grown up. I'm happy if you are, Ace. Tell me, when your birthday is, I'll get you a gift too, bitch. Your family's rich. I better see a PS5 under my Christmas tree. On that damn December 25th at 12 a.m. I swear. Really? You will? It's the 31st of January. But it'll be a while until then. It's okay. That's okay. It's not like I'll be going anywhere. Girl? Oh, she's moving away soon, huh? She's gonna move away soon. She's gonna lose her friend. Anyway, how about planting this right now? Let's do it together. Yeah. I didn't really bring up the investigation those days. At the time, I didn't know what was stopping me. I hesitated asking her, but I was also curious. It was only after around 3 months since we met that I finally had the courage to ask her about it. What's up? Energetic as usual, huh? I gotta make up for the fact that you're quiet as hell. Right. Hey, Cyril? Yeah? About the investigation. Ace, actually, this is a place I want to show you. Huh? I know you're not allowed to go out and whatever, but this place is pretty close by and nice. Let make sure that you'll be a-okay, yeah? Nothing bad will happen because I'll be there if something happens. I'm so concerned because of what the damn, like, titles and shit said, like what the disclaimer said at the beginning of the video, and I've already grown attached to both of these characters. I know it's gonna be the dad. I know it's going to be the dad's fault, and I'm afraid for when that happens. At that moment, my curiosity overtook both my intent to question her and my consideration of my health. After all, when else would I have this chance? The girl also said she'd be there, and I trusted her. Okay. And I knew you'd say no. Wait, what? Did you just say it's okay? No. If we want to leave, we better do it fast. Really? You're absolutely sure. Weren't you the one who asked me? Aren't you going back on your words? Nope, I'm not taking it back. Good. I trust you, right? Absolutely you can. Come on. The worst Cyril's gonna do is, like, move away. But even then, it's like, that's not her fault. Cyril grabbed my hand and I was dragged outside. Luckily, nobody was home, so we didn't have to sneak our way outside. Stepped outside, I turned to look at my own house. It felt surreal. This was simply not a sight that I was used to seeing back then. Suddenly, it felt as if I was looking at someone else's house rather than my own. When Cyril saw me stare and mouth agape, she simply giggled. Not in a condescending way. Her giggle was more of an innocent amusement. She became even more excited to bring me to this place she found. Cyril brought me through the tiny forest that was beside my house. She was considerate with her walking pace, making sure to go at a pace where I could catch up, yeah, because she's like a little bit taller than me. You damn, what's them damn, you damn Samoan bitch. Long ass strides, I can't move that fast! Her grip on my thin hand was firm and reassuring. Watching her back, I couldn't help but thought that I trusted the right person after all. We're here. The trees cleared. What I saw was a hill adorned with flowers while overlooking the city. Nigga, this looks like the place you go to when you die. What the? It looks like I kicked the bucket and I just look up. I stare at like a field of flowers. And then just God just looks up at me just like, hey, it's time to go, my boy. Come on. It's time to leave. So what do you think? Cyril. Oh, she's crying. Oh, Lord. Ace, wait, are you seriously crying right now? Huh? I quickly rubbed my eyes, but the tears wouldn't stop. I could feel my face heat up from the embarrassment of it all. Hey, you good? I don't know. I guess I just never expected this. Do we head back? No, it's not sadness. Just so happy. Oh, it's tears of joy. Okay. Yeah. After letting out that small chuckle, Cyril grinned at me. I looked relieved that it wasn't because I felt terrible going here. Then, Cyril raised her right hand, brushing her thumb against my wet cheek. Okay, listen, I didn't want to go I didn't want to go the whole possible that route. Since you know, I didn't want to be that guy that's like, oh yeah, fucking two friends being close to each other. Oh, they're definitely a couple. I didn't want to do that, but well, now it's like, I ain't never did none of this to any of my homies personally, but alright. Nor have I described it like this, so. She smiled brightly at me as she did so, laughing with a contagious happiness. Wipe those tears away, Ace. Okay, well now it looks like she's gonna die. Now my whole... Fuck. Wipe those tears away, Ace. Are you really going to spend our time outside crying? No, absolutely not. That's what I thought. Keep your tough girl act and save the crying for when you come back, yeah? Bitch, is you missing a tooth? Right now, let's make the best of this opportunity and have some fun. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Cyril. Good, now that that's settled with. With a mischievous grin, she ran my hand and pulled me down to the grassy ground beneath us. Oh. Side note, y'all think when, like, I can't really call myself, like, that religious of a person, but y'all think when, like, God, like, when you're, like, in the fucking place to die, you think God just kind of looks at you? Not looks at you. I think God just kind of comes down, or his voice just goes down, just like, he talks to you in a way you would understand. So, like, if the best way you understand things is, like, through, like, common speak. It's like, hey, my boy, my son, come on, let's go. God, what happened? You're dead. Come on, we gotta go. You know what happened to me? I was just alive. I was walking down the street. You got hit by a Ford F-150. Not even ash to remain, my boy. Come on. The fact that your soul's still here is lucky. Thanks to me, though. Come on, we gotta go. I crashed on top of her, but she didn't seem to mind. In fact, she let out another hearty laugh. Surprised you, didn't I? You... Not wanting to suffocate Cyril, I quickly got off her, opting to sit on my knees beside her instead. Grass tickled my skin, and it caught me off guard at first. Hey, hold on. Though Cyril's words distracted me from the sensation. I was just playing. We'll never do anything that'll get you hurt. I've always got your back before, didn't I? Yeah, before you decided to move away. Still, you could have at least told me before you do that. Man, such a stuck-up as always. This is what makes you, you. Oh. Her eyes widened as soon as she found something of interest nearby. This girl just found a shiny rock. I can't even be mad. I'd pick up a shiny rock, too. Her gaze landed on a small dandelion that she immediately picked and handed to me. Then here, a token of my apology. You tried making a... Oh, dandelions! Right, brother. My ass was thinking of a daisy. Dandelions. I can't remember the last time I seen a dandelion. Oh, Lord, the world is dying, isn't it? I can't... Holy shit. I can't remember the last time I've seen a dandelion. Not even like a... Oh... I've grown up and I don't like wish on dandelions anymore. No, I genuinely can't remember the last time I've seen a dandelion. Oh no. Oh, we're all gonna die, aren't we? Oh, okay. Well, that's a little bit of existentialism before playing a visual horror. Fuck. Damn it. No, how does that work? Think of a wish. Afterwards, you blow on the dandelion. Make the seeds fly away. Simple enough, right? And then your wish will be granted by... the dandelions? That's kind of stupid. Somehow I knew you'd say that, you smartass. Just try it out. No harm in doing so, you know? Sure. I received the small fragile puff of flower from Cyril. I simply stared at it, wondering what to wish for. Finding Cyril's expectant gaze embarrassing, I decided to close my eyes and focus on my thoughts. What did I want? What's something that I truly wish for? For your family to be fixed and for your sickness to be gone. It was something I've never put much thought into beforehand. The wishes all seemed so unreachable before. Though at this moment, it suddenly felt as if it might not be so hopeless after all. One of my wishes came true after all. Perhaps it was alright for me to do this. Take this childish gesture seriously and have more hope. After having terribly said my wishes, I blew on the dandelion. Seed flew about, flowing in the direction of a breeze. You land nearby, while some flew high and disappeared into the air. So, what'd you wish for? It's a secret. Hey, come on! Aren't I your bestie? That doesn't mean you get to know every single one of my secrets. Deadass, there is some... Both me and May are aware that the two of us, we have shit that we have not told each other. Darn, I guess you have a point. I'm really curious, though. That curiosity of yours is going to get you one of these days. Alright, I get the hint, I won't pry. And before anybody says some shit like, damn, y'all ain't best friends for real, do you know your homie's dick size? Some of you niggas just said yes, and I'm at church. Church, don't be out of here. What did she say? Ah, whatever. I don't know how to make one. I didn't expect you to know. I'll teach you. Pay close attention, dear student. This is how you make a flower crown. Oh, even I don't know how to make a flower crown. Girl picked some flowers and showed me how to tie it together, all together. It seemed simple enough, but when I tried, I ended up pulling it too hard. The second time, I pulled it too weakly. In the end, I ended up with a messy flower bracelet. Gorilla, on the other hand, made a beautiful flower crown. Here. He put it on my head, then grinned. Hey, you look good with that. Very pretty. Very demure. Yeah, let me wear the flower bracelet you made. After grabbing and wearing the Bally Maiden bracelet, she smiled. Oh, it's cute, right? Yeah. Thanks, Cyril. Don't sweat it. Thanks for coming here with me. Look, if you can go out now, then you'd definitely be able to wander around more in the future. When that time comes, let's go around the world together. Around the world? Yep, how about it? I remember that she'd only hang around for the investigation in the first place. I looked away, and I took the flower crown off my head. Huh? Hey, so what's wrong? Cyril, I wanted to ask, what about the investigation? My dad's office? Alright. That. Whoops, you caught me slacking on the job. So you've really just been playing around, huh? I thought it was a part of your plan to get close to my family at first. Yeah, it used to be. First I wanted to get to it around a month ago, but... Your mom and brother are nice. Then I made that promise with your mom, too. What promise? You forgot. It's the one where I said that I'll make you happy. Oh, that one. What does that have to do with anything? We find out what's in your dad's office. Doesn't that mean I'll have no reason to see you again? Huh? I just had to prolong it, sorry. I mean, what would happen to you once I'm not around? I wasn't alone before, right? But you'll just leave after the job is done. Hey, hold on, wait, hold on. Wait, Asa, listen, oh, fuck. Okay, listen, I technically, no, not even technically, I now classify as an unk. Or an uncle, at least. Maybe not an unk, but an uncle. Listen, Uncle Kai gotta talk to you, honey, okay? Listen. She literally just said that she was prolonging the case so that she could stay with you and keep talking to you. She literally just said that she wanted to go around the world with you. That girl said screw look in your dad's office. She don't give a damn. It's kid logic, Asa. You got it. Please, I'm begging you here. I feel sorry for little old me who'll be all alone when you leave. That's all there is, and I don't need it. I'd rather you leave right now. Ace, listen to me. Girl grabbed both my hands and looked me in my eyes. Thank God it wasn't one of those things where it's like, where it's like, it's a misunderstanding and you just walk away. Thank God. Blue eyes show nothing but sincerity. I don't pity you. Did you ever catch me looking down on you before this? No? The way you worded that, it's not that. When I imagine that scenario where we finish the investigation and you tell me to stop coming over, I just feel this stinging sensation in my chest. I really do enjoy being friends with you, Ace, and I want us to continue being friends for a long time. Well, that sucks because I'm stuck in the facility being shot in the skull. It's just really comfortable being around you. Don't judge my interests, you're willing to try new stuff, and it's just really nice overall. Sorry, I know it sounds stupid or even cheesy, but I don't care anymore. Just don't kick me out, okay? I know I probably sound really selfish right now. For real. Don't say something so bad. I never said I don't want to be friends with you either. I was just asking because I'm curious. In fact, I also don't want us to stop being friends either. Not just because you're my first ever friend, it's also because you give me more courage. I want to learn more with you. And that offer you said about going around the world, I'd really like that. So please stay. Even after the investigation is over, so we're still doing it. Please, I want to figure out the lore. Ace. Yeah, I'll stick with you for as long as I can. And that's until I'm 13, because I'm pretty sure he said I was 13 when I got, but this had the seed in my head. Yay. Thank you, Cyril. Yeah. Hey, the sun is setting. He's gonna move away. I think it's best if we call it a day and go back. Oh, the dad's gonna be back there, isn't he? The dad's gonna be back there. He's gonna get pissed. What the hell? Self-voicing. Turn that. No. Actually.
Self-voicing enabled. The two of us.
Oh, hell no. Turn that shit off.
Self-voicing disabled.
Our secret trip that was only known to the two of us that day. A secret that we'd be taken to our graves. I kept the flower crown on my bedside table, even after knowing that it wouldn't stay blooming forever. Things seemed to be looking up. I was hopeful. But I finally remembered that it wasn't too long before something happened. One night, there was this odd situation that happened. A few weeks since we went to the flower field, and everything just going by as usual. A thud woke me up. Briefly rubbed the sleep off my eyes before I stepped out of bed. I thought there would be no harm in checking. Placed my hand on the door and slowly opened it. Just like that, I peeked out. Oh. Oh, god damn, what the fuck happened now? We just got happy ending, we're gonna go around the world. If something happened to Sir... No. Adair said, the real, from what Adair said. Not Adair, damn, Niere. Niere talked about like Cyril is still alive. That means Cyril is still alive even in the future. Standing on the hall, leaning on the wall. None other than Al. He was breathing quickly, an arm of his resting against the wall to support himself, while his other hand covered his face. Worried, I immediately stepped out of my room. Al, are you okay? I walked over and touched his arm. It was hard to tell from afar in the dark, but he was sweating bullets. His arm was cold to the touch and he was trembling. He quickly retracted his hand away from me. Initially, I thought he'd push me away, but instead he pulled me closer for a tight hug. It became even clearer to me that he'd been crying. Oh, Lord. Asa, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Cyril's alive. Cyril is alive. Nigga. I'ma say it once, I'ma say it again. Cyril is alive. Ain't nothing changing that. Al, I swear to God, Cyril is alive. And if you try to tell me otherwise, I won't believe you. In fact, I'll hurt you for saying some shit like that. Cyril's alive, okay? Okay. He whimpered to me as he was practically holding on to me for dear life. Seeing my usually composed brother this way, I couldn't help but feel choked up. What's wrong, Al? Al didn't reply. He simply stayed that way before he pulled me back, immediately covering his face as he wiped his tears off. I didn't want to prod him or say anything, so I stayed there wiping off my eyes. A weak, shaky sigh escaped his lips. Sorry. Did I wake you up? Nigga, what the hell happened? It's okay. What happened, Al? Are you hurt, or did I call someone? No, don't. I'll be fine, okay? Just need a moment. I'll be fine when morning comes. Are you sure? Al simply gave a quick nod. No. You said you're sorry. You said you're sorry. You can't take... What are you sorry about? Just go to sleep and lock your door. No, nigga. You said you're sorry. What are you sorry to me about? You're crying and you're sorry to me. What happened? Please. Asa. Please. Okay. No, please. No, okay. You said you're sorry to me. You said you explained. But please tell me if you need anything. I need an explanation, nigga. Yeah, thanks. Good night, Asa. Good night. I remembered one thing in that moment. I remember that afterwards things started to go wrong. A lot of things began to happen. Judging by how I feel, not a single one of them were good. That was only the beginning of it all. A sign of what was to come. Chapter 4, Secrets. Ooh. How long have I been recording? 31 minutes. Hold on. I think I'm gonna keep it going. I think I'm gonna keep it going for a bit. Pain shot across my head. I quickly opened my eyes and clutched my throbbing head. I probed around for any sign of a wound, but there wasn't anything of the sort. A migraine, then? Just as that thought flashed in my head, the pain subsided. I could feel small bumps on my scalp, twitching ever so slightly. What the... Killer? That's weird. You weren't hurting or anything. What do you mean? I was just standing here when I saw your head twitch. You were watching me sleep. Fucking weirdo. It created those bumps there. Similar to the bumps you get when you get hurt physically. Your head hurt just now, right? Yeah. Wait, there's no internal wound, is there? Shouldn't be any. Didn't do anything. Might still be better for us to check, though. The possibility of an internal wound is high if you see us reacting that way to seemingly nothing. Panic began rising within me. My chest tightened and I felt the tips of my fingers run cold. This time, pain shot across both my chest and my head, causing me to clutch them both with each of my hands. Asa, what's wrong? My chest began to feel slightly heavier, as if something was inside it. Something resembling a plushie? What the hell? It felt full and harder for me to breathe. Fearing the worst, I slipped my hand inside my shirt. As I feared, I felt slight bumps on my chest too. Eee. Happening to me. There are markings on your chest too? Yeah. Well, that's not good. No shit, Sherlock. Need to get you checked. Stat. Adair! Adair! It's 11:11 p.m., bro. I can't scream. Adair! Help! Dr. Nieri, why do I keep thinking his name is Adair? Why do I keep thinking his name's Adair? Would you explain how you're feeling in more detail to him, okay? That, and I also want to apologize for deceiving you before. Huh? Bella left with urgency in her steps. Her apology would have touched me if only the pain didn't bother me right now. As I wait, I let my mind ruminate on both my condition and my recent memories. I felt as though I was this close to remembering something important. So whenever I tried to recall it, my head and chest hurt. It was as if the seed itself was trying to warn me that I shouldn't remember. I don't care. I want to. But why? I couldn't give up now, though. Oh, the seed. Oh, so it's somewhat sentient. It tries to help you from physical trauma, too. Or, sorry, mental trauma, too. Okay. Wouldn't let myself give up because of some measly pain. I knew it was getting even closer to the answer. The truth of what happened. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm saying go back to the other one, bro. Go back to the past memories. I don't care about all this, I'm gonna be honest. I won't let anything get in the way of that. I pushed through the pain. My head pulsated, my chest throbbed. I groaned, yet despite it all, I forced my mind to focus on my brother. What happened afterwards? What did my brother do? What was going on in my house? Before I could reach an answer, I felt a firm tap on my shoulder. Arvin Niere. There's nothing about his name that would have suggested that bro's name is Adair. You seem to be in pain. Can you talk to me? Nah. I weakly told him as I sat up. The pain subsided as I let my focus drift towards Dr. Niere, instead of my memories. So when I finally faced him, I began to notice someone else in the room. Who are you? Black Queen, but who are you? And yet, she seemed familiar to me. The same way that Mako made me feel. She was tall. Her eyes were closed. Her eyes were closed as she leaned on a wall near the door of the room. She seemed to be deep in thought. She finally opened her eyes, our eyes met. Ooh. I let out a mutter, voicing my thoughts out loud. This is Dr. Leia Bello. She'll be working with me from now on to replace Frida. Thank God! Please be better than her. What is your name? What is that string of letters? Dr. Lie. Dr. Lie, you may say a word or two if you want to. Dr. Lie clicked her tongue. I don't know what to say to her, so I'm not gonna say anything. Please be a better person. Damn it. Please, I need a win here. Please. Please. God. Dr. Niere seems okay. Fucking, Miller is she alright? But after that whole poisoning incident, it's like, okay, I need to get you out of this job before I can fully trust you. Come on, bro, I need to go 3 for 3. Hey, did I do something to upset you before? I may, quite the opposite, in fact. She was the one who kept giving you those pavlovas. I don't know you? No, you're not fucking... What are you, Cyril's mom? Cyril is light-skinned, so maybe... I looked at her, she twirled her hair and looked away from us. She seemed to be nervous for whatever reason. Gotta be damn, Cyril's birth mama, and she's using her damn, main name. I began to have hope. She knew my favorite food, so she should be friendly. Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, that's Cyril's birth mom. No, she might just be the ticket that I have been searching for. Drop it, doesn't mean anything. I just figured she'd be calmer after eating those puffs. Both you and I know how aggressive Os can be sometimes, Dr. Niere. How would you know? I don't know you! That's true. Anyway, there's more important stuff to take care of than my introduction, right? What's this about sun pain? That's right, could you explain that in detail? Yeah. I woke up earlier with intense chest and head pain. It was as if something was stabbing it. It's subsiding now, but I notice the pain comes back whenever I try to remember what happened in the past. Why would you tell them that? As of now, it doesn't hurt as much. Oh, wait, no, this is a timeline where she doesn't know they're gonna get rid of her memories a little bit. No. Out of the corner of my eyes, I saw Dr. Whatever her damn name is, averting her gaze again, closing her eyes once more. Very interesting. Also, would you mind if I touch your head for a moment? No, go ahead. After receiving my permission, Dr. Neri began to press on my head gently, almost as if he was massaging it. Do you feel the pain there? Yes. Did it hurt when I press on it? No. After that, he began pressing harder. And now? Not really. Dr. Neri pulled away as he stared at my head still. No sign of bruising, so it most likely wasn't caused by a physical wound. This memory that you referred to just now, what was it? Not sure if I'm comfortable enough to say it. Right. Then I assume it was a terrible memory. Kind of, yes. And perhaps it was due to mental distress? Paused. I saw Dr. Leia also flinching at that, though she still kept her cool and simply listened. You gotta be Cyril's mama. Perhaps the seed registered your extreme mental distress as a wound. That would make things troublesome. Oh yeah, no. If they're gonna get this seed out to the public and shit, they gotta know all the things that go wrong with it. You can't have put this shit in people with trauma. With people with trauma and shit, and it just had that shit working. Huh. How so? The seed was supposed to deal with physical injuries, not mental ones. This is hypothetical, but based on your explanation and my brief examination, the seed seemed to be responding to extreme mental distress as of now. However, it might just evolve. It might start to register every negative emotion you feel as an injury that needs to be healed. Imagine what would happen then. You gonna be in that damn, you gonna have Deadpool's healing factor, where that shit just constantly making new cells replace a dying one. Good. Although, that is simply a theory for now. I did tell you that you'll be going through a surgery soon to test the seed's reaction to various wounds. We'll need to add extra steps so we can fully understand the reason behind your head and chest pain as well. Right. Dr. Neri, if I may add. Go ahead. This also needs to be said. You shouldn't try to force yourself to remember. Huh? You're well aware of how harshly your body rejects it. A clear sign that you should just let it be. I stopped to think. Dr. Leia was indeed an ally of mine. Then I'd imagine she'd want the best for me. No, she's Cyril's mama and she don't want you to know about what happened. Then, either it was indeed best for me to not remember, or was that Dr. Leia was never an ally in the first place. Oh, what Miller said echoed in my mind. He told me that whoever gave me those pavlovas did it out of guilt. Oh yeah. Oh, Miller said that. Oh. Fuck me, I want to trust Miller a little bit more now, damn it. I'm still not forgetting the fact that she poisoned me. But to be fair, Dr. Neri shot me in the skull. So I guess I can forgive him, I can forgive her. Nah. You really a friend? Or was she a friend turned foe? A friend turned foe. That's Cyril's mama. Doubting me, eh? Yeah, I knew you'd be like this. Whether you listen to me or not is up to you. You wanna try to remember? Go ahead and see where it gets you. Don't say I didn't warn you. See, even by the way she's talking like a black mama. That, her aggressive tone only made me even more determined to remember. Yeah, exactly. Y'all parents gotta realize. Some of y'all and this is coming from someone who does not want children, by the way. But I have lived the experience of being a child. I know I didn't just pop out of the womb a fucking full-grown adult. Okay, y'all gotta realize that y'all gotta tailor your parenting style to your kid. To your specific kid, mind you, depending on if you have more than one. Because one kid you might need to yell at, and the other one you might need to talk calmly with. Because If you talk calmly with one, they won't listen to you at all. If you get aggressive with the other one, they'll just do everything you told them not to do out of spite. Or if you get even more aggressive, they'll just do everything you told them not to do the second they're out of your like hands, and you legally can't do anything. All right, I assume that's all you wanted to say, Dr. Leia. Dr. Leia nodded. You did bring up a fair point, Dr. Leia. Could you like just close your eyes a little bit? Like stop dilating them. Wait, is it dilating when like your eyes get thicker or no? Whatever. No, it's dilating when they get thinner. Why are your eyes so dilated? So we can safely conclude that the problem lies within her memories or emotions. Perhaps it might do her some good if we can find a way to stop it from overwhelming her. I looked at Dr. Neri. Do you mean to tamper with my memories or my emotions when it came down to it? That should be the last resort, though. After all, what's the use of the seed if it has to alter a person's self in order for it to work effectively? It would be the same as killing them anyway, wouldn't you agree, Dr. Neri? Yeah. Besides, I wouldn't want to spend additional cost and effort into those alterations if I could. I let out a sigh of relief at that. Dr. Leia's gaze met mine once again briefly before she looked back at Dr. Neri. That being said, we should begin the next procedure soon. Ah, so are you ready? It's not even a choice, is it? You're right. At least he was honest. Fuck you, bitch ass. Yeah, but I need to go to the bathroom before we start. Then do what you must. Dr. Leia, please escort her. Sure. I repeat, have my eyes on you, Dr. Leia. Yeah, I get it already. What the hell? Hold on. I get you saying that you have your eyes on Frida because she's a lunatic and she's mentally deranged and needs therapy. What the hell did she do? She's just a black mother, a strict black mother, mind you. I don't act like this. I'm almost a sweetheart. I followed after her towards the halls. I stared at her back, seemed cold and distant as we made our way to the bathroom. Then both of us simply walked without uttering a single word. Soon enough, we reached a turn that led us to the bathroom. Dr. Leia simply pointed to one of the stalls without saying much. In turn, I only quietly nodded at her. It felt awkward for the silence to be filled with the sounds of me emptying my bowels. Just how much more were they going to humiliate me like this? Hey, can you wait outside? Hello, Dr. Leia. Sure, then I'll see you outside. Wait. I heard her footsteps stop abruptly. A question popped in my mind, and I was unsure whether I would have the chance to ask it again. So I decided to shoot my shot and ask, how did you know that I love pavlovas? You personally know me. Awfully quiet, are you? I only received a sigh as a response. I'll wait for you outside. That's Cyril's mama. Hey! Her footsteps were getting fainter. As soon as I finished and cleaned up after myself, I immediately went after her in the hallway. There she was, sitting on the wall, contemplative as she was before. Didn't you answer me? I'll ask again. How do you know I love pavlovas? Want to answer me, then do it. If you don't, then say it. Her reaction was not what I had anticipated. Oh, she's thinking of a lie right now. Ah, she lost her memories, but you didn't change at all. So we knew each other before this then. No shit, that should have been obvious the moment that fucking Tazier told you about the pavlovas. Where's a Tazier? Let me search that shit up. You just said some word that I don't... Tazier. A small insectivorous, tree-dwelling, nocturnal primate with very large eyes, a long, tough tail, and very long hind limbs. Damn, Miller ain't that bad, jeez! Wait, hold on. No, yeah, Miller got me the thing. Damn! Damn, I didn't expect... This looked more like damn... This looked more like damn Nere than Miller. Oh, so while we're at it anyway, I wouldn't be too honest with that guy if I were you. Oh, so she was... Okay, so she was talking about Nere. Okay. Okay, yeah, because I was about to say, this resembles damn Nere more than damn Miller. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know what you said to him, but he's been hovering around me like a mosquito, and it's getting on my nerves. Jazier. The wide-eyed four eyes. Ah. Why would he do that? I don't think I mentioned anything about you. I haven't even remembered who you are. At that moment, something clicked in my head. Dr. Niere's reaction to Cyril was an odd one. Yeah, Cyril's light skin. That's a black woman. Her husband's gotta be white. Maybe she should be connected to Dr. Leia somehow. Do you know... I stopped myself short. What if I were wrong, though? Dr. Leia seemed to be intrigued by what I had to say. She was looking at me patiently, waiting for an answer. My childhood friend, wherever she is. Yeah. I froze. Dr. Leia knew Cyril. Yeah, that's her mother. And she's using her maiden name. Does that mean that Cyril was involved in this whole thing after all? How? Happened to befriend her. Wasn't anything you should worry about. Huh? Oh, would you look at that? Your bathroom pass is expiring. Let's get back to that. Tazier is going to scold the hell out of me. That's why Adair is hovering around her. That's why Adair is hovering around her. She's the mother of Cyril. Cyril is her mama's black, her dad's white. She's light skinned. Her dad must be like okay, considering Cyril has brown hair. Her dad must be like a brown-haired, blue-eyed man. Brown-haired, blue-eyed white man. And that's her mama right there. And that's why she had to move. Because they had to move closer to the facility. I get it now. Brother, I'd figure this whole thing out in record time. What was that confirmation? Was that a confirmation that she was really an ally of mine? I couldn't be too sure. Just because Dr. Niera didn't seem to like Cyril, it didn't automatically mean that Cyril herself was friendly. He's watching her because that's Cyril's mother, and he don't want her to know about Cyril. He immediately stopped my memories from flowing when I talked about Cyril. Because she used to be my friend, it did not automatically mean that Cyril would still be my friend now. I still had mixed feelings for her, and the information only made me anxious. Even as we went back to the room, I still didn't find peace. Again, the only reliable answer was in my lost memories. As Dr. Niere began to put a mask, administered the anesthesia, my mind began to give up on finding the answer. And just like that, my consciousness slipped away. Or passed. I don't want to stop yet. Genuinely, I want to finish the story. Well, not finish it, but like at least have some of my questions answered. At least I'm gonna keep going. I want to get some of my questions answered at least. Amidst the void, I began to see a scene play out. It was breakfast. Mom, Al, and Dad were all sitting at the dinner table. Mom and Dad were chatting idly about the house and work. On the other hand, my attention was completely focused on Al. He was unusually reserved. Never made eye contact with anyone ever since he sat down to eat. He simply stared at his plate of English breakfast and ate in silence. Even then, he didn't seem to be enjoying his bite. Soon enough, I noticed why I had been paying attention to him so much. He looked up at English breakfast. See, Replace the beans. Replace the beans with French toast. Get rid of whatever those charred cookies are. And replace those with pancakes. And we have a good meal here. And put them dogs in some buns. Alright, why you just got the buns out? Or at least give me something to dip the dogs in. You can't just give me a raw dog. I don't do that. I need dip for my dog. This was the morning after that night. The night when I found him shaken up by something. Mom seemed to notice Al's odd behavior because she gave him a concerned look. Meanwhile, the dad is not doing any damn thing because it's his fault entirely. Al, dearie. Such a beautiful woman, bro. How do you become a horrible person with that around you? I don't get it. I know opposites attract and everything, but how do you still act the way you are when you have that? I don't get it. Brother, if I had a woman like that, brother, I'd damn to be following in Jesus Christ's footsteps, bro. I'd be a saint. Okay, not completely a saint, you know, if somebody touched her, then, you know, to hell with you, but is your food not to your liking? Mom, I hate beans. Hanzo, listen when your mom is talking to you. What? Huh? Sorry, what's going on? Are you okay? You've been spacing out since earlier. Are you feeling sick? I think he is. Last night Wise! I'm A-okay, in perfect condition, and in peak health right now. This is peak masculinity! Alright, nothing... These arms? I'm fine. Why, in fact, I feel like I can climb Mount Everest from top to bottom, back to back. Oh, really? I'm glad I thought something happened. You're seriously going to believe him? When you repeat that makes it seem like he's overcompensating, no? Hey, I'm just trying to make sure nobody's worried over nothing. I was just lost in thought, no need to make a big deal over it. No, but... Al looked at me dead in the eyes. It was only then that I get the hint. Don't talk about what happened last night, is probably what he would have told me. Snap out of it, Alonso, you really need to get it together. Nigga, I'm just eating. I'm minding my... I hate people like this, bro. What do you mean get it together? I'm minding my business. Do the same. Follow in my footsteps for once. Mind your damn business. Focus on eating. Make your mother and sister worry if you like that over nothing. What did I do? I'm just minding my business. I'm minding my business. Piss off. Yeah, sure. What's that tone and look, young man? Oh my god, not this again, you argumentative piece of shit. I barely scolded you when you look like you're going to rip someone's head off. Why'd you scold me to begin with? I did nothing. All I did was space out a bit while eating my food. I was quiet as a mouse. I simply was deep in thought, minding my business, and when people thought something was wrong, I simply made sure to let them know that nothing was wrong. I can't think in peace anymore? I can't have a resting bitch face? Sensing the rising anger in Al, Mom decided to step in and interject. Please calm down, you two. It's still 9 in the morning. Let's all eat peacefully, okay? How are you this bad at 9 in the morning? Over nothing? Oh my god. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling this on a very personal level right now, and I'm mad, oh, who the fuck do you think you are? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, that genuinely just gave me a headache. Oh, wow. Oh, wowie. Oh, I'm genuinely pissed. You need to keep your anger in check before you regret it. I'm gonna hurt somebody. Huh. Huh. Okay, sorry for always causing problems, Dad. My bad. Alonzo Igris, watch your tone. Sure, I'll watch my tone, Mr. President. Anything you say is my command. As he said that, I noticed something. One of Al's hands were under the table, clenched and shaking. How much more disrespectful can you get? That's it, I let you run your mouth for far too long. Dad stood up before Mom and I could react. Your son's in college. He can fight you now, and you're still acting a fool. I'll chop his balls off. Dear, stop that. Aside, Lily, clearly he's not going to learn unless I do things the hard way. But you've promised not to return to caning or harming the boy. Caning or harming your... Oh my god. And look where that got him. I'm a selfish, ungrateful brat who talks back every single time. Hey, buddy, you ever realize that he only does it to you? The guy who caned and harmed him. You ever realize that he's a sweetheart to all of his family, extended and or otherwise, except for you? Maybe you're the problem. You ever think about that? I've tried to go easy on him these past 3 years, yet I clearly shouldn't have. As Mom was talking to Dad, I went to approach Al. Hey, are you okay? Huh. Oh yeah, no, that's a snap moment. That's a that's a snap moment. That's a lose your cool type of moment. Just as I thought he was gonna lunge at Dad in response or explode in anger, he instead burst out laughing. Al? Laughing now. You finally lost it. I'm tired of this. I'm going back to my dorm. Running away now. Dad, I'm sorry, okay? I'll take this time to reflect. Serious. Please. You come back, you better behave, got it? Yeah. Be careful on your way there, Al dearie. Al only gave her a weak nod before he went upstairs to his room, most likely to pack some of his belongings. That boy is gonna drive off a cliff and you will never see him again. Once again, there were only 3 of us sitting at the dinner table. No one had any appetite left, understandably so. Eventually, my dad stood up and began to walk away without saying a single word to us. Mom? Yes, sweetheart. Said that Dad promised not to resort violence against Al. That mean that he used to... My mom only sighed heavily at my question. It was before you were born. He used to be stricter than he is now. He has had a really high expectation on your brother. But it was all in the past, clearly not. You were born, he vowed not to do it again. He just broke that promise, though, did he not? How bad was it? For the relationship to be so strained, even until now, that's pretty bad, right? I wanted to ask it. I wanted to ask whether he had done something to Mom, too. Oh, he absolutely did. If he's willing to whip and cane and slap his own... Well, not whip and cane. If he's willing to cane and slap his own boy, he's most definitely doing that to his wife. What are you crazy? It's not even, like, the excuse of, like, it being, like, a foreign family. Like, cause, well, no, caning your child, even in a black family, you're going too far. No. No, but even then, like, physical discipline, like, that's, like, a foreign family thing for the most part. I'm gonna be honest, y'all white people don't do discipline well, at least not physical discipline, because either y'all don't do it, or y'all do it to the point where it's genuinely physical abuse. This is not all of them, by the way. Let me just make this clear. This is not all white people, clearly. But it's like in media, it's either like the white families don't discipline their children at all, or it's physical abuse. and they just backhanded their child with a shotgun. No, bro. I respected my dad. He was stern, but I always believed him to be a good man, that he had good intentions. No, perhaps he still had good intentions. No, the hell he don't. Did you see the disclaimers? No, he don't. It was just that his actions that were wrong. Or so I would keep telling myself. Didn't know how to process this information, nor how I should feel about it. It was a lot to take in. I didn't know if I was ready to receive another one. How do you have a wife like this, and you still be a bad person? I don't get it. Bro, if I had a woman who was sweet, nice, beautiful, who I knew for a fact was loyal, who was okay with the idea of me like giving her kids, I'm not having children, but the fact that the woman was okay with it, we got money, need a big house. How are you still a villain after that? Big house, good job, two lovely kids. You're living the American dream. How are you a bad person? I don't get it. You have everything. Gossip, please, let's stop talking about this. I'll be cleaning these dishes. You should go to your room. I'll help out, Mom. You're such a sweetheart as always, Asa. But let me do this by myself. Yeah, she need time to cry by herself. It'll help me take my mind off things, so pretty please. With a cherry on top. Fine. My mom smiled at me as she gently patted my head at my response. A couple of weeks passed since then. Never really seen Al since. The atmosphere between my mom and dad had gotten worse, too. Eventually summer started. It also happened to be the time my mom would be celebrating her birthday. Fortunately, this year my dad wouldn't be able to come home to celebrate. Celebration time, come on. There were some concerning problems at his job at the moment, or so he said. To compensate, I told Cyril to come and celebrate. Notice how how Homegirl went from giving her dad the benefit of the doubt to like, yeah, no, he might just be a villain. Not completely there, but like, fortunately, we're still feeling him out. Al would also invite his friend over, he said. Al and I made a plan to surprise Mom with this. That day came in the blink of an eye. I planned on creating a surprise party for my mom, and the operation began at 3 in the morning. The plan was to have us decorate and prepare everything needed for the party before my mom woke up.
Self-voicing disabled.
Shut up! We chose to start really early since he was an early riser. Cyril stayed over at my house, and we waited for Al and his friend to arrive when we began to do some decorating ourselves. He was standing on a chair, setting up balloons on the wall. Meanwhile, I focused on arranging the table. Walls weren't exactly thin, so luckily we didn't have to try and be as quiet as we humanly could while doing this. Otherwise, Cyril's constant giggling from earlier would have ruined the surprise already. Hehe. Cyril, I understand how you feel, but can you tone it down a bit? I'm worried that Mom might hear us. Well, clearly it hasn't woken her up yet, so I don't see much problem with me. How about you relax? It's your mom's birthday. It's a day to have fun. She jumped off the chair and put her hands on my cheeks and pinched it to force a smile out of me. So stop your doom and gloom and start your boom and boom. I'm taking that line. How happy your mom would be to be super excited for her birthday. Boom and bloom doesn't even make any sense. Always the details with you. We don't need this kind of energy for a party. The party isn't starting until another few hours, so we gotta warm up. Come on, smile, laugh, giggle. No, that sounds lunatic. That sounds lunatic? Lunatic. Can you use lunatic as in a sentence like that? No, that sounds lunatic. 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 Fuck. My brain is tripping on that shit. Right after I said so, we heard the front door click open. Oh, that's most likely my brother. Luca Ekoya. Hey. Oh, great, another loud one. Wow, this family really has a habit of gaining like melanated friends, huh? Hey, Ace. Yep, we got another loud one. Didn't I tell you to pipe down? My mom is sleeping. Oops, my bad. Anyway, the name's Luca Kikoya. You must be Ace and Cyrilia. Yes, sir. Nice to meet you. Al sometimes told us about you. It was nice to finally put a face to the name. Oh, what's this? Al, you actually told your family about me? Ace, I was hoping you'd leave that part out. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for now, but my gaydar is going slightly off. Seeing that reaction, Luca began cozying up to Al and practically smacked his back. Okay, the gaydar's going a little bit harder now. But what'd he say? All good things, I bet. Dude, are you really that desperate for a compliment? If that's the case, then you'd be disappointed. He mostly complained about you. Yet he still sticks around me. Isn't that sweet? I'm telling you right now, Ace. Won't be long before I'll be your brother. Okay, yeah, no, my gay. Okay, yep, gaydar was correct. This shit ain't never failed me yet. Hey, I got every new update, bro. Someone sure is bold. Anything to say against that, Alex? She says, as putting a mic to his face. You wish you could be. Keep trying hard, and it might come true someday. Yeah, an equally further response. How's the opposing party gonna respond to that response? I'm going to retreat and save the rest for when it's just the two of us. And it seems the match is over. Winner Al. I don't get it. Are you two actually a thing? No, we're just playing. It wasn't just playing. Playtime's over now. Playtime's over. Now get off me. And get to work before I kick you out. Wow, you're so cold. I come all the way here to be your emotional support, and this is how you're going to treat me? Emotional support? At that, Al lightly kicked Luca's leg, looking annoyed at him. What was that all about? Of course, his reaction was picked up by the nosy Cyril. Whoops, that's something you kids shouldn't know. Anyways, we've wasted enough time chatting, let's get to work instead. You finally said something that I agree with. Ace, I see that you and Cyril have done some work. Is there anything we can help with? You're the tallest one here. I disagree unless that nigga is slouching. Well, how about you help Cyril hang up some wall decorations? AKA, how about you darkies go over there and put some shit up on the tree? Got it. Come with me, our esteemed inventor. I need. Oh, wait, no, he was talking. Oh, that's racist. Fuck. Oh, that was racist. Oh, no. Oh, I thought she was talking about Kikoi. Oh. That's why I said, like, oh, unless that guy's slouching all the time. No. Oh. Is that racist? Oh, no, it's racist. God. That weird title. Stop it. Tuned Cyril and Al out saw them begin to work. Once Luke was left, at me expectantly, almost like an excited dog waiting for his order. And me? As for you, which do you prefer? Arranging the table or setting up the projector to watch movies? I'll arrange the table. Wouldn't want to accidentally break the projector. Accidentally break? That's how clumsy are you? Not clumsy, more like bad luck. I've always had a terrible luck, no matter how hard I try to be careful. So bad to the point that Al banned me from stepping just 2 feet near his desk. Let's just arrange the table together. I'm supervising you. Wow, I was right when he said you're super dependable. Then I'll do my best, boss. The hours passed by quickly. Admittedly, it was fun to be able to experience things like this. I even wanted to stay like this for a while. If only time could simply stop. Happy birthday! Huh? Surprise! Yeah, got you good, didn't I? The dad's just gonna walk in. Huh? Have you prepared this surprise party? Always the one planning the festivities, so we thought we'd return the favor. My mom gasped. There were twinkles in her eyes, and she whipped her head excitedly at us. The table, the decor, and everything else we've set up. At least seeing her like this already warmed my heart. All that effort waking up at dusk, very much worth it. Her gaze soon landed on Luca. The sight of an unfamiliar person made her tilt her head. Ah, and you are? Luca Kikoa. Al's boyfriend. Oh, Al, is this true? No, he's simply a friend. The one I've been friends with since high school. Sorry, Mom, he likes to mess around. Ah, I see, so you're that friend. I'm Lily Agris. It's good to meet you. Pleasure is all mine, ma'am. I wouldn't have minded if you two really are dating. I think it's about time Al find himself a partner. Hold it right now. And the dad's homophobic. Abusive, homophobic. Bad guy at a big company. The self-important rich. All red flags. Again, I say, how do you have a wife? Let's be honest here. I'm gonna be real here. A lot of rich people, I don't want to say nothing, since, like, the whole, like, we don't know the personalities of the fucking, like, the wives of rich people. But at least there's at least one or two of, like rich people with wives who aren't good people as well. Like people's wives, for them to stick around that long, usually match the personalities of the people who they're with. So again, I say, for you to be a bad person, and your wife, you have 2 kids, and your wife to be the opposite of your personality entirely, how are you a bad person? How do you stay a bad person? You don't even pretend to be a good person. It's not even like you're a bad person, but like you pretend to not be. No, you don't even pretend to be. Wow, you hear that, Al? Mom, please don't encourage him. Either way, thank you for coming all the way here. Huh? Is that a projector cinema setup? Yeah, we got a little cinema setup and some gifts here. It's all Las's idea. Well, we all made it happen though, so I don't want to take all the credit. But also the one who came up with the idea of a surprise party. I'd say you deserve the credit. Hearing that, Mom approached with a skip in her steps before hugging me tightly. Oh, thank you, Asa, you're so very sweet. I hugged her back without saying much. Upon pulling away, she also flashed a heartfelt smile to the others. In fact, you all are. Thank you, truly. Before really have no idea how happy I am right now. The dad's gonna pull up and ruin everything. I swear to God! We ate and drank without a care in the world. Mom made her wishes, opened her gifts, and watched her favorite movie with all the 4 of us. I'd never seen her this excited in a long while, and that was saying a lot. My chest began to hurt. I didn't want this moment to end. Because I began to remember why that ended. It would truly end. Yeah, it didn't matter what I thought or how I felt. It never mattered. The party was officially over when Mom told us that she had something to take care of. Since she left, I haven't seen my brother and his friend. Oh, don't scare me like that. Sorry, but listen up. Al and his friend are having a chat outside, and from the vibes of it, they seem serious. I mean, we should eavesdrop on them. Obviously. Told me that Al seemed to have discovered something last night, right? Who's the most likely person he's going to confide in? I can't think of a better person than his best friend / boyfriend. You're right, but what if we overheard something completely different instead? I don't want to invade their privacy. We'll never know if we don't eavesdrop on them. Call me a curious, aren't you? Huh? Let's just do it. If they're talking about something else entirely, we can always pretend not to hear anything. But if we get caught, I'm blaming you. Yeah, sure, I'll take the blame. Just go before they're done with their conversation. Two of us sneaked our way outside, trying to make our way out as quietly as possible. We looked around for any potential threat before making our way to the furthest end of the front porch. After peeking around, she signaled me to join her. I crouched beside her, and I saw her peek into the side of the house. I followed suit. Sure enough, standing on the side of the house, none other than Al and Luca. Luca was smoking. No, he was vaping. Brother, how do you expect him to date you at this rate? You got vape mouth. A sweet aroma filled the air as he absent-mindedly stared into the distance. Al was just leaning on the wall, focusing on his phone. Neither of them talked for a few minutes. Just when I was about to signal Cyril to go, Luca broke the silence. I think I overdid it. Overdid what? Class clown act. Kinda felt like I was trying too hard, you know? Nah, you're good. I asked you to lighten the mood, and you did just that. As expected, of a former class clown. Seriously, thanks. Going along with this and staying clean just for this whole thing. Dude, you say that like you're being a nuisance. This is the least I could do after the whole thing happened. Earl and I looked at each other, and only diverted our attention back once the conversation between them continued. Look, Al, are you sure about all this? I don't know the full story, but even then, you're going to throw away your life just like that? You're not like me, Al. You still have a future. You still have people who care for you. Still believe that you don't have any of those. I stuck with you for years, and you still believe that you don't have people who care for you. You got into the same university as me, and you still believe that you don't have a future. At least you have your family. You still have your dreams and passion. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't care how shitty your dad is. No, it's because your dad is so shitty that you shouldn't throw it all away just to get back at him. I flinched at that. My dad, huh? Shut it, others will hear you. Still not too late to go to the authorities instead. I'm sure they'll listen. I've thought about all the other possibilities, Luca. This is the best solution there is. I'm going to do it, and that's final. Tension filled the air as the two stared at each other. First glance, it seemed as if neither Al or Luca was going to give in. I knew you were going to say that. Well, at least I've tried. Do whatever the hell you want. Maybe once you're in prison, you'll finally see reason and notice how stupid you're being. Maybe once you start doing what you preach, I'll finally listen. Stop taking those drugs before you get addicted. You got a point. I'm in no place to tell you off. The two fell silent. Luca blew out a puff of smoke into the air, and the two simply watched as it dissipated. That was when I felt a tap on my shoulder. Turning around, I saw Cyril signaling to me to sneak back. Once we made it aside, she still gestured at me to follow her. And eventually, we ended up in my room. Gained some really good info there, don't you think? Well, Al's going to do something. By the looks of it, it's a criminal activity and involves your dad. Now, my question is, Ace, do you think your brother's the type of person who's capable of violence? Or did they ever mention violence? They didn't, but it's very heavily implied. Come on, you're not stupid. You know this. I looked at Cyril and her stupid smile on her face. Her attitude towards all this began to annoy me. Yeah, she's solving, like, Cyril is solving a detective case. She's solving a real, like, detective case. Meanwhile, this is actually, you know, like, Asa's family. Cyril, are you having fun? Sure I am. No time to celebrate just yet, because this is all a game to you, huh? Huh? Bryn faltered. She finally realized her mistake, it seemed. But I wasn't done voicing out my frustrations yet. Oh, but you've always been this way, haven't you? Hold on, wait, Austin, wait, Austin, hold on. The only reason why you're here. Hold on, wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Austin, Austin, we did this. We had this whole conversation last time. Hold on. Oh, let's investigate the haunted house. Let's watch the Argus family slowly crash and burn. We're all nothing but entertainment to you. Ace, that's not... Ace, she helped to plan a surprise party for your mother. She promised your mother to make you happy. Y'all rolled around in flowers together, huh? You deny it all you want, but your action still speaks louder. Yeah, her action of taking you to a flower field and rolling around in flowers with you. She made you a flower crowd. Brother, I am not assuming the worst of a best friend I rolled around. I'm not assuming the worst of someone who I call my best friend I rolled around in a flower field with. Nigga, once we roll around in a flower field together, you're not getting rid of me in this life or the next. Deep down, you see us as nothing but an interesting case to be solved. That's why you're able to look at our situation and laugh, and you try to piece things together. Ace, she's fucking... like, what, 13? Yeah, she's 13. Give the lady a break. This is what... After raising my voice, I stopped to take a breather. Earl didn't even dare anything, simply averted her gaze from me. It only infuriated me more. It made her seem like she was admitting she was guilty. She did in fact see us that way. No, what's she supposed to say? You hear his piano, bro? Oh my god. My chest stung. All sorts of unexplainable emotions. Playing on one incoherent amalgamation. One that I had to let out somehow. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what my dad has been doing, what my brother's planning, and why. I don't know why all this is happening, and I can't do anything about it. I can't talk to my family about it, because I know they'll just tell me that I shouldn't worry about it like they always do. And I hate the fact that if I confide in you, you'll take it as nothing more but another clue. A stupid clue to solve a stupid mystery. Mister, to be fair, this mystery isn't stupid. Hell, this might be the only way you can figure out how to do something and what's going on. Sorry, I thought that you'd be happy if we knew what was really going on. Why I was happy. I thought that I was doing both of us a favor. I do want to know the truth. I just... I wiped my tears off. Briefly, I caught her raising her hand towards me as if she wanted to console me. But she pulled away. She averted her gaze from me instead. Her gesture was like the salt that was rubbed roughly on my open wound. I hated it. You don't have anything else to say, then get out. Asa. I'm just going to stand there, doing nothing. Rather you leave. The girl stepped back for a moment. She just silently stood there. Soon, she let out a long sigh of resignation as she weakly nodded to me. Dog, y'all rolled around in flowers together, bro. Okay. See you soon then, yeah? The girl usually stood tall and proud. Dare I say she was a very definition of confidence. That day, though, I stared at her hunched back and as she meekly left the room. The sight of it burnt into my memory. Next to that, my outburst plagued me for some time. I wondered if I was being too harsh on her. Yes, you were. Oh my god. No, I get it. I get why Oz is mad. I fully understand. I fully understand why Oz is mad. Because you're just plaguing her family as some kind of mystery to solve. But at the same time, dog, y'all rolled around in flowers together. Like we had this song and dance already. We already had this conversation. We already got. I put off the case specifically just so I could hang out with you because I thought that because I thought that fucking if I solved the case, then you wouldn't want me around anymore. I put this shit off. We had this song and dance. Why are you mad? Perhaps our argument could have been solved then and there if I could voice out what made me angry. While Cyril did lack tact handling the situation, I also felt that she truly didn't mean any harm. No, she didn't. She didn't visit for a few days. My small room went back to being peaceful, used to before her arrival. Yet it felt suffocatingly quiet now. The flower crown person had again built with it for some time. One day, I finally woke up to see a lifeless, discolored flower crown. The vibrant beauty of it once had was nowhere to be seen. I sat up and held the tangled mess of dead flowers. I knew it wouldn't be long after being plucked. Maybe I could have given water, didn't notice and press it. Though thinking about what ifs matters, then I already run anyway. Hey boys, quick eye. Right there. You. I have to end here for now because it's currently 12 a.m. and I'm recording for an hour and 31. If y'all enjoyed, like, sub, all the jazz. I'll probably be the animals next time. Bye bye.